It's been a month since I had my hands on the iPhone 12. Now that I have used this iPhone for almost 1 month, I am really interested to give an honest review whether to buy this or not. This iPhone 12 that I have is the black version, and it is 128 GB model. Costs around 85,000 rupees in India. I am presently using iOS 14.2.1, and it has some bugs here and there, but I guess the Apple will correct those bugs in the future. Handling of this iPhone is great since it is the correct size for almost all hands out there, and unlike this iPhone 11, it has a squad of edges so that you can handle that with ease. This comes with the aluminum finish over the sides, but the Pro series comes with the stainless steel finish over the sides. All of these iPhones released this year has OLED, unlike the last year's model, which came with LCD panel, and all of them has got the same resolution. Even the Pro series has got the same resolution as this iPhone 12 and the 12 mini. But the difference here is that the Pro series will have a greater brightness capacity than this iPhone, but this iPhone itself can be greatly viewable in outdoors, even though it has comparatively less brightness than the iPhone 12 Pro series. So coming to the performance, this iPhone 12 series and the Pro series is equipped with A14 Bionic chip, which is undoubtedly the best performing chipset among the market. It has got 4 GB of RAM, but the Pro series has got 6 GB of RAM. But in the day to day tasks, this 4 GB itself was working perfect for me. I have played some few games also, and it ran fine. So I'll just show a small gameplay on the game Genshin Impact, which has won the game of the year in the App Store. So as you can see, it is in the highest possible graphic setting. So as you can see, it's performing great. Coming to the cameras, it has got dual camera system, and as you know, since it's iPhone, they're great. So the new feature in this camera app is that it can take photo in smart HDR3. I'll just put up some sample photos taken in this iPhone. And the video, in this year's iPhone, this is the great improvement because it can record 10-bit HDR video. Yeah, in 30 fps. This iPhone 12 can only record 10-bit HDR Dolby Vision video in just 30 fps. But if you go for the Pro series, it can record up to 60 fps. Since it has got some extra gigs of RAM, that is possible. This battery capacity is smaller than iPhone 11, but since the A14 Bionic is much more energy efficient, I have got great screen on time. This battery itself is smaller in size, but due to the A14 Bionic efficiency, the battery performance is doing great in this, especially in this iOS 14.2.1. They have optimized a battery life for this iPhone 12. Another biggest release of this year in this iPhone series is that it is compatible with 5G, but since in India there's no 5G providers out there, I couldn't test the 5G speeds in real time in this iPhone. It has got some cons too. I'll just list down some cons that is present in all iPhone series that was released this year. So first is the lower refresh rate. This has got only 60 fps refresh rate, and the screen resolution is just 1080p compared to the Android flagships out there like the Samsung Note series. It has got 1440p display. It's not supporting USB-C, it's just coming with this lightning port. Finally, should you buy this iPhone or not? So if you want to upgrade your iPhone from iPhone 10s or below, you can go ahead and right away upgrade it, since it's a huge boost in camera department as well as the performance. But if your budget is lower, you could go ahead and buy the iPhone 12 mini also, since it is almost 10,000 rupees lesser than the iPhone 12 original iPhone 12 series. So the only difference is the screen size, which is 5.4 inch display for the iPhone 12 mini and 6.1 inches for this iPhone 12. So there are minor difference between the 12 and the 12 Pro series. iPhone 12 Pro can record Dolby Vision video up to 60 fps, and it has got a boost in RAM and a slightly bigger battery, and it has also got LiDAR scanner into it, which will increase the accuracy of autofocus during the night time, and also some AR capabilities. My suggestion is that you can go for the iPhone 12, especially this 128 GB variant, since it costs around 85,000. The iPhone 12 Pro series, the baseline itself cost around 1,20,000. So if you go ahead and buy this, you can also buy this iPhone 12. You can also buy AirPods Pro with it, and also have some money left behind for buying cases and other accessories for this iPhone. If you want to upgrade it right away, then you can go for this iPhone 12, or you could even wait for 1 year until Apple releases the next iPhone 13, since it may be equipped with the 120 hertz display, or at least 90 hertz display, and also it may also USB-C instead of the lightning cable right now. Thank you guys for watching. Like and share my video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet.